Yo, what is good, boys and girls? It is Ryan, and we are back with the best picks for the NBA on Monday. Everything I do is free, as you see in these titles. So before I start the video, please drop a like and subscribe and comment your favorite pick since it helps me, and I love helping you guys out with these free picks. To start us off, we're going to be doing, since we're doing these consistently again, we'll do the last video recaps, and we lost both of them by zero point 0.5 yards, and then somehow Drake May had 86 total passing yards. Pretty unfortunate loss here, but those don't happen too often, so I'm not too worried about it. So, with that being said, we'll look at our recent winners to start it on a high note. These are all in my VIP. I just updated it this morning. We won this yesterday, we won this yesterday, and this yesterday. We went 4 for 5 in VIP, and we missed one play by one leg. I'll show you that later in the video. We missed by 0.5 yards to catch the sixth leg, the fifth play in VIP. So we had an absolutely banger day. I made about $3,000 off of these 4 picks minus the one loss. So pretty good news for us. And yeah, the good news is you guys can join for literally $10 a week, or you can just get the 1 week free trial as you see here. You type in exclamation or 1 week and then it applies. Total due $0, $53 a month to cash out like that pretty consistently. We hit almost on 65% of our days, so that is very good. You guys can join for a year. It's $300 a year. You can do the math. Less than $1 a day. Daily, it's $5 if you want to try it out. Weekly, it's $10, and you can still do the 1 week promo code. So I highly recommend you guys do that. And yeah, let's get right into this video. To start us off, we have LeBron James over 5.5 rebounds. Yes, this is an alternate line, but on some sites like Chalkboard, they have it for the same amount. So as you see here, it does not going to show the Chalkboard since they don't have the Chalkboard integration, but it is very good. In his last 10 games, he's hit this in all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of his last 9, 67%. And we see that the Bulls are ranked 28th in the league in rebounds against. So that is green for us. Or points, my bad. Rebounds, they're ranked middle of the league. I do not mind that at all, considering it's LeBron and the Lakers. They need to get back on track. Last 20 games, you can see it here. Over half of them on the season. Last 2 seasons, he's hit in about 2/3 of all the games. And head-to-head against the Bulls, he had 6 and 5. I really do like this play. If we look, he's averaging 5.5 in that stretch right on the line. And then we can go here, and we'll show you guys some of the other players that are hitting the 5.5 rebound mark that are actually rebounding bigs. Sam Hauser's not a rebounding big. Julius Randle, Clowney, Jabari Smith, Paul Reed, Cooper Flag got one, but not too bad. Miles Bridges 14, Banchero 6, Zion 7, Giannis 8, 6, 9, 11, 10, 7. Like the players that are known for rebounding, they're putting up double digits against this Bulls team. I like this a lot. It's one of the only games on today, Monday at 8. And yeah, guys, the Bulls aren't a very good. They're almost bottom 10 in the league. I really do like this play considering the value you can get it at. Before I say my next 2 picks, guys, you can only get that on Chalkboard. That's why I started with it at even value. So you can get a $500 welcome bonus when you use promo code FFMI. That link is in the description. Some of the links have been messed up. A couple of you guys have DM'd me on Instagram saying the links are messed up. So I'm going to fix that for this video. But if you're already on Chalkboard and you want to use different apps, like I'm saying, you need to make sure that you're using PrizePicks, Chalkboard, or Underdog with promo code FFMI. You can get $1,500 in bonuses when you sign up, and you can get the daily free square. And guys, I'm going to open my pack. See, you get a daily drop on Chalkboard every single day. I open it. What did I get? 10% payout boost to $250 max entry. It goes right in here with this. So it's really dope. I'm going to show you guys, since I'm on Chalkboard right now, the play we lost by one leg. We hit all of these, and then Kyron, almost $3,000 right there. Kyron, 39 yards. We had him over 39.5. Absolutely brutal beat, but Chalkboard is the absolute best app. So if you guys want to lock in with me and get a free month of VIP, download Chalkboard, use my code, send it to me, and I'll hook you up for the Chalkboard exclusive plays. Next, we have Kevin Durant over 21.5 points. We're looking at the Grizzlies, who were bottom 10 in the league in small points given to small forwards. 30th assist, like 3-pointers made. Kevin Durant strives there. That is good for us. Head-to-head, he's hit this in 80% of the games, 4 of his last 5. In his last 10 games, he's hit this in 7 of his last 10, last 20. He's hit this in 17 of his last 20, and he's hit this in almost 80% of his games over the last season. This one is a little bit of an alternate line, but you're not losing much value on chalkboard. That's why I'm doing it. And if we look across his last 2 seasons, he's averaging over 26 per game. Head-to-head, he was averaging just over 27, so it's still 5.5 points above this line. I'm not worried about it at all. 35, 34, 29. The 11 is the only reason this would be like over 30. Look at some of the scoring our small forwards against this Grizzlies team. Sadiq Bey had 36. These guys all probably hit their lines, but LeBron, 26, 21, 31, 28. Most of these guys are hitting their lines, but this is just set at the 21.5, so you can see that as well. But Kawhi, DeMar, Kawhi, Keyshawn George, pretty good players are hitting this line, and this isn't even like their default line. Like Jalen Williams is probably 15.5, and then he's hitting those. Brandon Ingram's is probably around 19. So these guys are all the ones that score, all smacking this line against this Grizzlies team, and I really enjoy this one. This is going to be huge because he's going to get a lot of volume. We see the field goals attempted. He's shooting about 20 per game against the Grizzlies. So do the math. He has to make about 10 shots with no three-pointers to hit this. He's shooting over 50% on the season. This one is free. And lastly, guys, before I give you the final pick, I'm using the Hall of Fame app. As you see here, they have the best, just kind of the best all-around tools that help you really see where you're getting the value from. You can see the implied odds. You can see all the odds. You can track your bets on the app. You can add it to your bet slip. It's really cool. Just all around cool app. There's a lot of filters you can play with. They'll be adding some stuff as well. So I highly recommend it. You can get a free week, and then you can get 50% off your first purchase with the code FFMI. That link will also be in the bio or the description, and it will also be in just my Stand store. So I'm going to put my Stand store link in the description, and that's where you guys are going to find all these things. I'm not going to attach any links because I guess when I add them, it doesn't show the whole link. So you guys aren't getting the bonuses. I'm not getting the credit, so it's hurting both of us. And for the final pick, we have Steph Curry over 25.5 points. Yes, this line is kind of high, but you have to think there's no Kuminga, there's no Jimmy Butler anymore. Draymond's getting benched. There's only one player that can really score, and this helps us because the Timberwolves are basically bottom 5 in the league in points allowed to our point guards. And yeah, he's hit this in 71% of his games, so he's hit this in 5 of his last 7 against the Timberwolves. In the last 2 seasons, he still hit this in over 50% of the games. On this season, he's hit this in 65%. In his last 20 games, he's averaging just about 25% or 25 points per game. In his last 10 games with the Butler injury, he's only averaging 24. But this is a pretty big game, live on television everywhere at 9:30. So it's pretty big. We know that the Timberwolves aren't good for the defense. Points, rebounds, assists. Curry's going to have to absolutely carry. His last game, he had 26. So yesterday, barely hit this line, and I expect him to go off tonight. New play style. And look, we can look at the Keontae George, 43. A lot of these guys are hitting their overs, like I'm saying, but not all their lines are set at 25.5. So Kolek scored 20. They let Jamal score 35. SGA scored 35. Kevin Porter scored 24. Curry scored 39 again. Harden with 34. Jeremiah Fears with 20 and 21. Those are definitely over his line. They're just letting all these guys smack their lines. 38, SGA. Pod scored 28. Luka, 28, 38. This is really good. And guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to do this every single day to help you guys out. I know it's hard. I don't have a lot of time. I got school. I got work. I got all this stuff to do. Well, this is my work, but I have a lot of other stuff that I need to be doing. But I really want to do this every day. So just please help me out by liking and subscribing so I can keep coming back and doing this. And we'll see you guys in the next one.